And there we go. So, all right, awesome. So now we're on to session number 2, right? And so, so Keith, are you up to speed on kind of what happened in the last adventure?
Yes, I listened to the first podcast and ready to rock.
Great. So now I don't have to do control Uric at all for this one. So now I'm just going to deal with I'll just handle the NPCs. So
Uric has a more manly voice.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
Maybe do a recap for our podcast listeners.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, so in last week's episode, right? Actually, you know what, Dave, you should do it with your. What did Carrie say? You have the voice from Charlie's Angels.
Charlie's Angels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On last week's episode, the Angels. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, so just a quick recap. So you guys are out in the Isle of Moonshays. That's where everyone is from, the Moonshay Isles. And you were all captured in different ways by slavers, the Northmen, the barbarians, and you were en route to Waterdeep to be sold as slaves. However, there was a huge storm, and the storm caused the boat to crash and shipwreck upon one of the islands, and you are the only survivors, you and Melisana, one of the NPCs, which Melisana can also read the spell book with Uric, by the way. So Melisana and Scory and Uric and the Weasel and Tad escaped.
There was one slaver, but we killed him.
That's right. There was the slaver, and you guys killed him. And then you took a look around the area and discovered that it's very rocky and horrible situation, a terrible island to be on. And then while traveling, you discovered that the orcs and goblins battling, and that's when you met Keystake, which is a terrible name, honestly, for a module. I mean, of all the names to think of, but whatever, I'm going with it.
Keystake.
Could be worse.
It could be
Keystick.
It could be Keystick. Yep. And so you met him, and he's kind of this crazy old guy who knows the island very, very well, and gave you guys, I believe, a little bit of the history about the pirates and the battling and things like that, and said, that he lives in the manor house, but one of the safe places to be is the temple. And so he led you, kind of through these secret paths through the island and into this temple that the orcs and the goblins do not go into. And you've just entered the temple. Keystake went inside, started a little fire there in the center, and that's where we left off. You started the fire. Everyone's warming up, right? Because you barely have. You're slaves, and so you don't have any of your gear. You've been stealing stuff off the dead bodies of or innocent orcs and goblins, and here we are. So, Uric, did you decide what spell you were going to have pre-memorized?
Yes. Should I tell you, or?
Well, you could whisper it to me on Roll20, or you could tell everyone so that they know, so that when you all get in trouble, they can be like, "Quick, cast dancing lights," or whatever it is.
Charm person and memorize.
Charm person. That's a good one. Right on. All right, and so. And then, for the most part, you guys have been fighting with clubs and anything you can find.
Chains and rocks.
That's right. Chains, rocks, clubs, right? And so now here we are in this temple. And I can kind of, and you guys are in the chamber. So, and it's very late at this point. So if you guys are going to, so everyone said, yeah, we're gonna crash here, and so I assume you guys had some sort of a schedule of keeping watch. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's a big assumption. I don't know.
Are there any discernible symbols?
Well, why don't we start with who's keeping watch while everyone's resting up?
Whoa, Scory can.
All right.
Take
So,
them.
go ahead. So, I mean, you guys decide amongst yourself. Tell me who's first, second, third. You guys can say, hey, we're going to rest for 8 hours, and we're going to do it in 2-hour shifts, or maybe, I mean, however you guys want to do it. You just tell me.
How many of us are there?
There's 4 of us, or I wouldn't trust the key stake.
Beef steak.
What are you talking about? Look how trustworthy the guy is.
His name beef steak.
I don't know, with a name like Keystake MacGuffin. I mean,
Yeah.
And the weasel.
Yeah. With a name like Keystake the Killer, I don't understand. Keystake the Backstabber, the untrustworthy. I don't understand.
I'm still enjoying the fire.
Yeah, I'll take the last watch. I might give you sleep.
All right, so it's gonna go.
Keystake will take my watch.
There you go. No, Weasel's like, fuck that, I'm sleeping. That's awesome. Oh god, that makes me laugh. Okay, so who's got first watch?
Me, Thad.
Only
All right.
4 watches.
Okay,
All right.
got it. 4 watches. We're starting with Thad. All right. And yeah, so you keep watch. This place is pretty creepy looking. Everyone else conks out, including Keystake. But you said you were looking around at something, Thad.
Well, yeah, I was seeing if there's any kind of discernible symbol.
Sure.
Since it is a temple, I thought there might be symbols of whatever religion or deity.
Sure.
Or
Yeah, so the chamber's very large. It's 2 stories in height, right? You can see there's a bunch of broken furniture all over the floor. You can see the couches, the chairs, the pews, things like that are all smashed up. On the east wall, you can see those double doors over there.
Right.
Right. The south wall is where you came in from, that big door there.
As far as like the broken furniture, is there anything that makes a good club?
Sure, you can find a good club in there for sure. Yeah.
Something that's better than the chain I've been.
I don't know. I think the chain's kind of badass. Actually, I think that'd be better than the club. But it's your do whatever you want. Yeah, you can definitely find a good club.
But did we find any weapons? I can't remember the list.
There was a sword.
There's a few. I know I have a spear, a crossbow with 8 bolts, and 4 daggers.
I
Yep.
have chain.
Oh, can I have 1 dagger?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm just going to kind of rummage through the broken furniture, see see if there's anything I can find.
Yeah. So you're
I
rummaging
think
through the.
Scory has our sword. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. But yeah, we got a few items and things we divvied up.
Yep. You find an excellent club.
Excellent club. I will pick up the excellent club.
There you go. All right. And then over on the west side of this space, there are steps going up to an altar, right? And so you can kind of see that with the
light from the campfire.
light from the campfire. You can kind of see over to the west.
Is there anything to make a torch?
Yeah, there's a bunch of wood everywhere. Yeah.
I'm moving that around because he's.
I'm going to get a torch going.
All right. Let's get a torch going. I'm going to do.
if I could, sorry to interrupt, Hans. The sword that we picked up, would you classify that as a broadsword or just generic sword or?
The sword, I believe it was a short sword. I remember correctly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forgive me. I've
sword or something.
misplaced my notes. So
So I just so Thad, if you move around a little bit, you've now got a lit torch, so you can kind of explore. There we go. Right on. Okay. So everyone's snoring. The barbarian's snoring the loudest. You're checking
You want
things
to stay on
out.
this side?
Yeah, I'm not gonna go up the stairs just yet. I'm just getting a better look at the altar.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's actually at the top of the stairs, there's actually like kind of this curtain, but it's all rotted, and you can just see right through it. You know, there's this altar back there, and then behind the altar, you can see a statue behind that.
Am I close enough to be able to tell what the statue is?
Yeah, as you can see, someone was so polite to draw an arrow. Yes, so we have the statue right over there.
well, we can't really see that because there's no light.
Oh
Really.
yeah, I guess my light doesn't go far enough out. Well, I start approaching the altar.
The altar here.
Yeah.
Go into the chapel.
Do you want to go around it?
So the chamber is raised about 1.5 feet above the floor of the hall, and of the hall of the goddess, and you had to push your way through the tattered curtains to enter. You could tell, as you did so, that these ratty cloths were once fine velvet, purple, embroidered upon gold. But they've aged now into a uniform, revolting brown, and you cannot tell now what the embroidery represented. There are only 2 items in the chamber. One is a statue of the goddess. She is sitting on a throne, looking down into the hall of the goddess. Her expression is thoughtful, with the faintest trace of a smile on her lips. The sculptor must have been a tremendous talent, for the statue is posed in a very natural manner, head slightly bowed, left hand extended in a gesture of blessing, right hand gripping the arm of the throne. But it, too, is a ruin now. The nose has been broken off, the left hand likewise, a great crack runs across the torso, and the face are smeared with filth. The other object in the room is a low table, obviously an altar, set down before the statue of the goddess. Since it bears no trace of blood stains, new or old, it must have been an altar for offerings instead of sacrifices. Both statue and altar are sculpted out of a fine marble, and the walls of this chamber are white and unadorned.
I pray at the altar.
All right. So you hang out there in front of the altar. It looks very, very familiar to you the longer that you are there and praying to this statue of the goddess. Let's see.
Are we all still asleep?
You are all still asleep. As you pray, and as you start to, you get this feeling of familiarity. There is
Something appeared.
something
Wow.
appears in front of you. There is a very strong blue light emanates in front, and then a figure appears in front of you as you are praying.
Sorry. I can't see.
Oh, you can't see?
No, we saw it. I'm messing with the map.
Gotcha.
Okay, so there's this figure. What is this figure doing?
So, I'm going to, let's see here. Give me 1 second here.
What does key stick look like?
It's like a
There we go.
hand job or something.
What?
Somehow.
Hilarious. There we go. All right, so this figure appears, and this glowing blue, okay? And you hear your name being called. Thad. Thad.
Thad.
Yes. Would you? She says, "Mortal man, why are you and your companions? Why have you come to my temple?"
We came here to seek shelter from the elements outside. We crashed on the island, escaped some flavors, and a kind individual that escaped with showed us way to the temple because we knew that the orcs that were safe from the orcs in here was my understanding, at least. So it was simply to seek shelter from the elements.
As Thad is talking, you all begin to wake up. As he's in the middle of his story, you hear Thad talking, and you see this blue light up at the altar. You start rubbing your eyes.
And
What the heck is Thad doing?
Respects.
The goddess looks at you and anyone else who's awake and looking at her.
I'm looking at the goddess.
What the hell is going on here?
She says, "You," pointing at Thad, "you see about the results of the raid of the Hawk Kubra, the pirate orcs. They have defiled my sanctuary. When men come hither 3 generations ago, they slew the men of this island. But let my temple be, as is proper. Since then, my sanctuary has been subject to wind and storm, age and rot, but I was not offended, for that is nature's right, to beat down what men have raised. But the acts of debasement you see about you have offended me. I choose to destroy this island and all living upon it, a proper cleansing of the stain made by the Hawk Kubra. I see no reason for you, my child, to die for another's offense. However,
I'm in full agreement.
So I will not cleanse this island this night as I had planned, but will stay my hand another day and lay waste to this place at nightfall tomorrow. If you are fled by then, I will adjudge you fit to survive, and the storm which destroys this place will do no harm to you and will do no harm to your craft. It is a difficult test. I see you have not, chosen your adventuresome paths willingly. So this aid will I give you. There are items of power to be found on this island. For the time you remain here, I will allow you to use any, as if you were trained in their use. Should you find an object of magical power, use it wisely. Perhaps it will help you towards your goal. She says, have you anything to say or ask?
Hey, Jeremy, do I recognize her as Janet?
No, who is that?
That's the patron deity of, like, the elves.
No.
Druids.
No. And who does Thad worship?
Do I recognize her as Shantea, the Green Mother?
There is something oddly familiar about her appearance for you.
Your actual deity came to you in your first adventure. It's pretty awesome. Good goddess, we have all of our gear has been taken from us when we were enslaved. Did it wash up on shore here?
That is for you to determine. You must prove yourselves worthy. I am not under the assumption that you are even worthy to survive my storm.
Is there anything that you wish for us to do for you during this last day before the island is destroyed?
Well, I wish you luck, and if you are worthy, I hope that you survive and are able to escape before the storm comes.
Could you point us in the direction of the first item that could aid us?
She laughs. She says, there's already some among you.
Oh,
Or the direct, yeah. Good goddess, what did they used to put in your offering? What did your followers used to put in your offering?
Oh, it had changed from time to time. Sometimes fruit, sometimes vegetables, sometimes nuts and berries.
Broccoli.
Are you Shantea appearing before me?
She laughs again and says, you have until tomorrow. And with that, vanishes.
Guess we didn't ask that question.
We shouldn't really answer that.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking around this room.
So yeah, guys, basically, we got a 24-hour reprieve. She gave us. This was more of a warning than anything. So she said we can use anything in this temple we can find. She'll let us use. So yeah, we need to ransack this place, take whatever we can use, and then get the fuck off this island.
That's what I heard.
Jeremy, can I get a torch as well? Make a torch.
Yeah.
I'm just amazed at feeling without ability to see in the dark.
I got a dagger and a torch and a loincloth.
No, so everyone has more than a loincloth. You've got, you're wearing like, almost like sailor pants, right? Like medieval capris and some simple white shirts.
Jeremy, I'm going to search behind the...
Oh, and I think some people stole boots last session as well.
They did. The gal did.
Yes, she did. Melisana was like, I'm not walking around here barefoot.
I got to look behind the statue.
Push on that.
Touch that.
You can, same thing. I mean, you can see that's made of marble. It's very heavy. You push it, push against it, and
I'm going to look behind the tapestries.
Where Thad's at?
The remains of the tapestry, or
yeah, they're all rotten and disgusting.
Okay, there's nothing like.
There's some pillars. There's the altar. There's the statue.
Oh, these are pillars right here.
Yep.
And these are ways out of the room right here.
No, the pillars are holding up the roof because it's a 2-story area, and the where the campfire's at is kind of like is an open area where you can see all the way up past the 2nd floor.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's an open temple.
Is there anything that looks like a button or anything that pushes in on the statue?
Roll intelligence.
Uh-oh.
All of us or just Tom?
Whoever's looking for stuff, make an intelligence roll.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a 6. My intelligence is 7.
You don't find any buttons.
Leave her nipples alone, you freak.
Didn't you just want to roll like you're
yeah. I rolled a 2, Jeremy, and my intelligence is 17.
You find no buttons.
I'm searching under the pew and in the various rubble. I rolled a 5. My int is 10.
You find a club.
Sandwich.
I'm going to look under this. What is this? Like a...
Steps?
No, this thing I'm on right now.
That's the pew that I looked under.
Oh, you were...
Does anyone need a club?
I have a club and a chain.
So I'm going to hear noise at this side door, and then if I don't hear anything, I'm going to open it.
Oh, okay. So what is your hear noise?
Is there doors down here? So this is open.
It's 10.
10%. Here we go.
I bet the doors go upstairs. Whoa.
Scroll, scroll, scroll. Let me see what you're listening at. Oh, there we go. You hear some scratching sounds behind the door.
It's Ball Scratcher from...
All right, guys, there's something behind this door. Get ready.
There's one drive is full.
Melisana says, "What are you fools doing?"
How much time elapsed? Do we have any idea of how long?
You got about an hour sleep.
Okay, perhaps we should continue to rest before we start.
No. There's items of power in this area.
Okay.
We have 24 hours to get off this island. When it gets dark tomorrow, this place is going Atlantis style. I don't want to be here.
Yeah, Jeremy,
Okay.
I rest for 27 hours and prepare for death.
We did pass out in the shipwreck, so we have rested a little. We just took an hour power nap. I feel nice and fresh. Let's get the fuck out of here, man.
I don't want to die.
I think I just saw my god.
Who cares?
That's how close we are to dying. The fucking priest just saw his god.
That you're a goddess.
That's a big deal.
What are you gonna make out with her?
All right, so the plan is something around that door, I take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand back over here while they open it up.
All right, what's that doing? You're still on the altar.
Where would you like to go?
Yeah, where do you want to go?
I'll stand over. Yeah, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Yeah, right there's fine.
Okay.
Fire.
All
I'm
right.
not going to stand that far back. I'll stand like over here.
They're probably just rats.
No, I'm going to stand further back. I don't like rats.
You know, I'm going to get a second torch.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm throwing the door open.
All
Okay.
right. Throwing the door open. Let's see if I can remember how to do this.
Apparently, Scory is not generating light like everyone else.
Did you make a torch?
Oh, I'm not either. I didn't make a torch, and did you?
Good point.
Yeah, I made a torch.
I will take a moment to make a torch and ignite it in the fire.
Going through initiative.
Okay. All right, hang on here.
Keystake will hold my torch.
Keystake has his own torch.
Go back
Exactly.
here.
Oh, the sleep book. That's right. You guys gave me that sleep book.
Keystake used the book to start the fire.
All right, so you are gonna get 5 feet. Boom.
I feel so
There we go.
rusty.
And then
Yeah.
Weasel, yes, no on a torch.
No.
Okay. All right, so you open up the door, and that's about what you can see so far.
I'm right behind you, Scory.
Throw a torch in there.
All right.
Or the barbarian can just...
So as you step out, you see a couple of rats scurry off. And let's see here.
What am I looking at here?
So you are in a corridor. So you've got a door on the right. Then you got a long hallway, a door on the left, and then there's another doorway on the north side. So the east, the west side, and the north. Both doors, all 3 doors are closed.
Well, given where this door is, I'm going to guess that is the exit.
Melisana says, "Get out of my way, you fool," to Thad.
That single door probably leads into the large chamber that the double doors probably lead to, because I'm guessing that's like a big, large common area or something. So we can either check out down the hallway towards Scory, I'm thinking, and then circle back to the large area, or do you want to do the large area first?
I like check out the hallway, circle back around to the double door area.
Okay, well, let's head down the hallway and do the far door. I'll listen first and then open.
An excellent plan.
All right, so you're going to open up that door, are you? All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, good. Good. All right, Melisana's joining you. She looks at Thad. "You fool, you are always in my way. You and your goddesses."
Creepy. Why is he following us?
He says, "Well, I'm with you guys."
No, he's with us. He's a good guy. Just hard on the eyes.
So you open up that doorway. There you go. And
I'll remain in her way.
the hallway goes in north and south. And there's also a door straight across from you. All right, so Scory's going that way. Okay. And here comes Melisana and Keystake.
She disappeared.
Why is everybody so weird? All right, so you're heading south, it looks like.
Lead on, Scory.
I'm going to open this door.
Just let me know if you ever want me to hear noise or check for traps.
Actually, before I open that door,
Okay.
let me get out of the way so the weasel can listen.
All right.
Ooh, are those stairs down there?
There are stairs going up.
Oh, the second floor.
Well,
These are probably all little rooms all along this hallway.
I was wondering
Let's
what the rooms
let's
were.
at least check them out and then go upstairs. I mean, I don't want to go upstairs right away. There's probably more than likely something up there.
I'm with you, Paulie.
Didn't she say there was a bunch of orcs that defiled this area? It's probably orcs.
Down in the town. No, down in the temple, the orcs won't come in here. So whatever's in here is something other than that. The enemy we know is outside.
Yeah. Keysteak says, no, all the orcs and goblins are down in the manor house. They're down in the manor house looting the place. They're afraid to come in here.
Great. I'm dead.
What do you- Okay, so is somebody listening at the door of that room? Is that what I heard?
You are correct.
All right, and so hear noise is 10%. And no, I'm going to roll it. And
Okay.
no, it sounds pretty quiet in there.
Okay, check for traps. 25%.
All right, checking for traps, 25%. You
Just
do not,
to start getting in the habit.
yeah, you don't detect any traps.
Yeah, I didn't expect to find any. I throw it open and then follow Scory in.
All right. Reveal areas. It's a big room.
Well,
Yeah. So this chamber is, as you can see, it's a pretty large room. There's a lot of debris everywhere, just like much of the temple. You know, it's also defiled, like the hallways and the altar. There's a bunch of beds in here, and they're broken. There's a window down in the south, and window is still pretty solid, but the beds are all busted up. Chairs are broken. Small tables are broken. That kind of stuff.
I look out the window.
There's some rotting clothes. You look out the window, and it's dark out.
I'm going to take the time to search underneath the beds, just checking. You know, maybe somebody left something under the bed.
Yeah. You find some ripped up clothing.
Oh, okay.
Is it better than the clothing we're wearing now?
It's women's clothing,
Um,
and it's all rotted.
Maybe Faith wants some.
yeah, RuPaul Drag Race right here.
I'm a priest.
Weasel, shall we?
Let's do the
Weasel,
next.
shall we check the next door? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
That's a window down there. So
Yeah, that's a window, and you can see outside. All right, so you're checking that room next.
you are correct, sir.
Yes, we are going to listen at the door. I'll just run for a quick trap check and knock it
Okay.
open, follow Scory in.
So you listen, you don't hear anything. Sounds pretty quiet. Nothing but the wind. And you don't find any traps on the door. Well,
I will open the door and step inside.
all right. You open the door. All right. So in here, very similar to the room down below, just slightly smaller. A few beds in here, some furniture all busted up. It's a wreck. Scraps of clothing.
I'm gonna check underneath the bed.
You find some clothing.
More women's clothing.
Men's clothing, pants, shirts, things like that.
Is it in better condition than what I'm
Robes.
wearing?
Why is this still in?
What's that?
Is the clothing in better condition than what I'm wearing?
It's about the same.
Oh, no, it wouldn't bother then.
Man. These rats are huge.
What?
Somebody's like eating a candy bar or something, and I can hear the wrapper just like, I'm
Whoa,
like,
sorry,
these rats are huge. Rodents of
That was the
unusual
storm
size.
outside.
All right.
I've never seen yellow ones. Where is
Rodents of unusual size.
Sour.
Oh,
If you like sour Twizzlers, you want to try one?
no, come on.
Like lemonade. It's really good.
Guys,
Do you guys have like some
Mike,
Funyuns and some Mountain Dew?
I have some Cheetos.
It's like a bromance right before our eyes.
It was like a clean telling.
Yes, there is. Odds. Yes, there is.
It's kind of tangy.
I can't believe you just said that.
Okay, so back to reality. We're going to continue
Yeah, I'm
down the
joking.
hallway.
All right.
I'm going to this location and this door.
Okay. So I assume you're going to listen at the door as well.
I believe the weasel will.
Yes, listen, look for trap.
All right. Let's see here. You don't hear anything in that room, and you're gonna check the traps. You don't find any traps on the door. And
Go for it, Scory.
let me.
I shall open the door.
Okay.
Wait, is there more than one door here?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of doors. Oh, I see. You were covering the square I was trying to reveal. There we go.
Sorry, my bad.
No, it's all good. So,
right.
let's see. There's you kind of walk into this area, and it's almost like another little hallway with a bunch of doors. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 doorways around this like inner hallway.
What? These are closets.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Yeah, what do you think, Weasel? Storeroom? Prison?
Lavatory.
Chamber pots.
Let's hope they remembered to flush.
All right. What do the doors look like? Do they look like normal room doors, or are they different?
Yeah, they match all the doors that have been in the temple so far.
Okay. Well, I'm going to check for trap and open one because I really don't think there's anything in here.
Okay.
There's a hole in the ground.
The all right, there we go. You don't hear anything inside. You do not detect any traps.
Pop it open.
Okay. It is a small bedroom.
Ooh.
Yeah, I figured. These all are. Just throw all the doors open and check them out real quick.
Okay.
Okay. I will assist with this process.
Okay.
Ooh, this one's bigger. All right.
Are the beds all in the same condition as the previous dormitories, or because maybe Thad and
So yeah, all of the
Dorian
furniture is
needs
also
some time,
broken.
so.
But you know, unlike the other quarters, you could tell these were nicer. You know, bigger beds. 2 of them are bigger beds. They're all busted
Privacy,
up now,
obviously.
and yeah,
I will search.
Pillows.
you
It's
can
obviously a woman's bed.
well, they're double beds, right? So
Right, but it's covered in
Melisana
pillows,
says
so it's a
probably meant for
woman's bed.
couples.
The woman's bed is almost always covered in pillows. At least that's been my experience.
You can never have enough
Regardless, we tear it
pillows.
apart and check it out.
Absolutely.
All right, so yeah, it's just more rotted clothing under the beds, things like that.
I'm gonna look for loose tiles or anything on the ground.
Make an intelligence check.
3.
3. My intelligence is 17.
And you don't find anything.
Okay.
All the stones are pretty solid. I mean, that you can see little nick marks in there from axes and things like that.
Okay, so these rooms have pretty much been rummaged through then.
Yeah, these are just like monk sleeping quarters and shit. There ain't gonna be much. That's why we just blast through it.
Yeah, we've checked all the other ones. Let's check this last door and then.
Yep.
Okay.
Eventually,
what?
we'll come across something.
Fuck it, I'm just going to open the door and walk in.
Yeah, I don't think these are
Okay.
trapped.
All right, so you open up the door into that one there, and you find a storeroom. It's crammed nearly to the ceiling with what had once been probably nice bolts of cloth, chests of cloths, buttons, thread. It's all been smashed up. And as soon as you approach it, about a dozen rats just scurry out from under those boxes and head for the door. And the barbarian squeals like a little girl. Melisana says, "What the hell was that?"
All right. Did I find anything?
You found buttons and cloth and chewed up cloth and rat dung, rat nest.
To the stairs.
There's no other doors up there?
There's a door, the big door over there. Do you want to do this big door?
What big door? I thought we did them all.
This door right here.
I think we're better off going upstairs. I don't know. What do you think, Weasel?
I'm for upstairs. Yeah, I'm for upstairs.
Melisana's like, "I think I could do something with this cloth in here. It's not all bad."
Okay, well, let's.
She grabs
Take what you
them.
want.
Yeah, have her grab some up. Go for it.
I'm gonna
She's like,
search
"I'm
the
not
box.
walking around like this for the rest of my life."
Can I search the cloth box?
You can find, like I said, there's cloth that's been chewed on, things like that, rat's nests,
Yeah,
thread,
gross.
buttons.
I'm gonna take 4 buttons.
Okay,
Oh my god.
you have 4 buttons. Congratulations. The wizard has 4 buttons,
Our
ladies
quest
and
is
gentlemen.
complete.
Well done. I'm sure you will all survive.
Now look for the guy with the exclamation mark over his head to turn it in.
Magic buttons.
They're buttons of fireball.
So, Cliff, as we approach these stairs, does the floor appear used? I mean, is there like dust everywhere on the floor, or is there like a trail where there's something walking around up and down these stairs?
Up and down these stairs, there's dust. There's nothing. Nothing appears to have been going up and down these stairs.
Okay. Yeah, let's go check out the upstairs then.
Okay. As everyone travels upstairs, the entire upstairs is nothing but bedrooms. It's nothing but a giant dormitory up there that has just been totally decimated, much like these other 2 rooms up there.
There's got to be a secret area that's undecimated.
So,
Yes. Yes.
so in the Cliffy
I
notes,
do believe
that
you're
means
right, because we're on top of a hill and the manor is beneath the hill. I bet what we're going to be looking for is like an underground trap or something in the floor to take us in some catacomb or something underneath the temple. I bet that's where we're going to find the good stuff. and maybe a back door to the manor.
Okay. In that
Keystack
case, I'm
says,
going to
says
go
that
back
sounds
down
about
the
right
stairs.
to me. The lord of this manor, that's the way he used to think. Melisana says, this guy might be crazy, but I think he's onto something.
What's the brown stuff down there?
I don't know.
It's poop.
I thought it was just an open area.
Can you point with, are you talking about,
This area.
Where Yurik is wandering around.
Stairs.
That was the entrance.
that was
how
the
we
entrance.
came
That's a wooden door. It's a wooden foyer.
Oh, and that's the other door we haven't gone in.
That the weasel is about to listen to and check for traps.
in. Correct.
At least I hope he is.
Oh,
Yes.
Keystack says, that's where I get my water.
This water.
You listen at the door, and you don't hear anything at the door.
Did you want to check it for traps or?
Yep. Check for traps. Open it up.
Don't find any traps.
All right, let's open the door.
All right.
As the door slowly clicks open.
Yeah, as soon as you open it, a wind comes in, and the door opens to the outside, and you see trees and a little path.
I close the door.
That might lead down to the manor.
Yeah, we can revisit that later. I follow the weasel.
Okay.
Man, they loaded this dungeon up with stuff, man.
Yeah,
I know,
it was a lot of fun to
look
create.
loot we're getting.
I'll tell you. Yeah. Okay, so you're down over here at this next door.
Correct. Listen to noise and look for trap.
That's
Okay.
the drama.
Yeah, right. Don't hear anything. And you do not detect any traps.
I'm gonna walk over and push on the altar.
All right, so everyone's getting ready to go through this door. Thad runs over in this area and starts pushing on his goddesses, his deities' boobs as he's trying to rock it back and forth.
Let it go. Let it go.
She's like, Melisana's like, is he a friend of you guys?
I've never seen him before.
I just met him.
I open the door.
What about the sacrificial altar?
Dad, stop fucking around.
Dad, what are you doing?
All right, find another hallway. This corridor is nicely finished. The walls neatly plastered. It's definitely weathered. The floor is covered in a thin layer of leaves and refuse. And as you walk around, rats go scurrying through the doorway that you came from. So they're running out towards where you guys just came from.
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
Oh, so they ran away from this? Be on your guard, I say.
That or no one's been in here for a very, very, very long time, and this is the first they can get out,
Which is good.
which would be good.
Oh,
It means not ransacked. But why isn't it ransacked?
Well, or it was, yeah.
They were frightened of the goddess. In the dust, is there anything more than, say, rodent tracks?
You kick it around and stuff. It's just a bunch of dried leaves and rat dung.
Okay. All right. Is this just a corridor? It doesn't look like there's a wall.
Let's see. So it's a corridor. There's a door to your north. Let me see if I can reveal the door that's right in front of you a little bit better.
Oh, okay.
There's a couple of doors that you can see.
So what I meant is like right here, is there
A wall.
or?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Weasel, you want to do your thing?
Door. Well, there's 3 doors in.
Yeah, which way?
Oh, how do you ping? You just hold down on the mouse click.
On your left mouse button. There you go.
Okay, thank you. Okay, well, which door you want to start at?
So there's a door there, door there.
Well, let's start with that one.
North? Okay.
You guys,
Yes.
you guys tell me. You
Yeah,
guys
go into the
Yeah, the one you just clicked on, the yellow one. That one.
Okay. All right. And just to make it easier to see the doors.
It's a lot like this.
Okay.
What kind of doors?
More doors.
Yep. So that opens up into another corridor that's just as wide as the one you came out of. Yep. All the doors here are crude and kind of ill-fitting. They're hung on leather hinges. Okay. Most of them are barely hanging on there. And
Okay.
again, as soon as you open the door and start walking, some rats go running out of there and out through the door where Melisana and Keysteak are.
Yeah, let's just throw these open. I mean, there's not going to be traps. They're not.
Yeah.
There's going to be nothing. Let's just throw them open.
Which one first?
Far end.
Okay. All right. Okay. So this storeroom is a large single room with no windows and a door with, it has a locking mechanism on it, but it's busted. It is different in that it has some thicker walls in here, you notice. And yeah, let's see. There's large hooks attached to the ceiling.
So it's the EDSM room.
Locker.
There's chains hanging from the ceiling.
It's my dorm room.
Grover is hanging from the ceiling.
Can we reach the hooks?
Yeah,
Your
you
door.
can. Yeah, you can.
I go over the next door.
Okay.
We're not very racially diverse here, aren't we all?
Well, you're an elf, aren't you?
Half elf.
Well, there you go.
Keystick looks like a lucha libre.
All right, so you open up the next door.
Wire spools, cool.
And in here is another large storeroom with no windows. And it has these casks in there. And there's some sacks lying about. The sacks are rotted and decayed.
I move the casks and look at the floor.
Whole thing just crumbles as you push against it. They've all been
Okay.
beat on and
On to the next door.
Yep. All right.
Yep. This time I do listen for noise and then check for traps because these are nicer doors, right? These ones.
Yeah, as you go back down into the hallway, yeah, this is the nicer door. Yep, that one there.
Okay.
And
Back to the routine. Look for noise or listen and then look for trap.
Yeah.
You don't see any noise.
Or maybe I can.
Interesting.
You don't hear anything. And you do not detect any traps.
Okay, Scory.
I open the
Oh
door.
my god, what the hell?
I know. Who's red?
You're bathed in blood.
What just happened?
The Shining.
Is urine glowing?
That a trap? Oh. Freaked us out there, Jeremy.
That wasn't me.
Oh. Wasn't me.
Weird. The game must be haunted.
The Scory went inside.
It was Bane.
I did. Hello? What is this?
All right. So, bigger room that you go into. There's a bunch of tables in there. It's a large room with heavy wooden tables running around most of the walls. There's a large fireplace on the east wall. And it's a very large fireplace, about the size of
Of a secret door.
so as
I was thinking the same thing, Weasel.
yeah, so the let me go back here. There we go. As Scory was over here checking this thing out, looking into the fireplace, the let's see here.
Looking up the chimney, looking around.
Yeah.
Whoa.
As you're looking in there, a creature drops down from the ceiling from within the chimney. So down from the chimney, drops down on you as you were looking up in there. You're like, Jesus Christ, right?
Right.
The where is everybody? Roll for initiative.
Individual or group?
Group.
Who
Scory
wants
or
to start it?
D6.
Scory, you start. Since you're right there. Or not.
There we go.
That was me. I'm yellow.
Oh, damn.
Yes. Oh, damn is right. Yep.
And I have a 0 to reaction adjustment. Never mind.
This creature looks like some sort of undead, decomposing, snarling creature as it drops down from the chimney and attacks Scory.
Oh, it's a zombie. Zombie.
Not quite, but you're getting close. And that is a hit
Select.
on Scory. Let's see here.
AC 8.
Oh, yeah. Ooh,
Okay.
yeah. So, where was I? So he reaches out with his claws and strikes twice. He hits you once. Hits you twice. Oh, man, I love these dice. These are my new favorite. Holy
I
shit.
don't.
He bites you as well. Slash, slash, bite. Oh, my gosh. These dice are killer. These are awesome. I love my new Kaplow dice, by the way. I'm just going to say that. I have brand new dice. If you want to buy them, just go on down to Boyd's Toy Stores down at Cannon Beach. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
We totally plug your store every chance we get.
Yeah. Oh,
Absolutely.
thanks. I appreciate it. No, so that was awesome. I got some killer rolls. And so, let's see.
We have to use Roll20, but he gets to use real dice.
That's
you
right.
Don't get XP points for killing PCs, Cliff. You know that, right?
What? What are you talking about? All right. So, let's see. Where's
Your
that?
XP table is worse than mine.
So, 1 point of damage from one of the claws. 2 points of damage from another one of the claws. And then from the bite, 2 points of damage from the bite. And saving throw versus paralyzation.
No, it's a ghoul.
Saving throws are done with a D20. Ooh, that's no good. Yeah, you are
That's not
paralyzed.
Yeah.
You are paralyzed. All right, you can't move. This thing came down, and you were just like, "Holy crap!"
The one time
I have a +4 versus paralyzation.
You
Am I
do?
still paralyzed?
What are you talking about? +4 from what? Being like a barbarian?
Yep.
Hold on.
That's why
Second. I don't know.
success is-
Let's check out what your saving throws. I mean, I definitely know a 20 is a failure. You got to roll under the damn number.
What the hell? I'm so confused right now. I have not played first edition in.
Okay, so the saving throws are based on a D20, and the number goes down as you go up in level. So let's see.
Okay.
So for a barbarian, let's see if I can find your saving throws. Probably the same as a fighter, I would imagine. Yeah, there's nothing special in Unearthed Arcana about.
Want to go higher?
And so no, because the hang on here. Oh, maybe I have it backwards. Hang on.
No, I think we have it backwards. Yeah.
So let's take a look here.
Yeah, if it went down, then 20 would be.
Then
Rolling
then
higher
the 20 would be
was
good.
like a
Yep.
critical.
So let's see.
It'd be an autosave.
Yeah.
All barbarians have the following bonus to their saving throws. They are +4 versus poison, +3 versus paralyzation, death magic, petrification, and polymorph, +2 versus rod, staff,
Okay,
wand, and
you're
red
good.
weapon.
You're good. You took some damage, but you're not paralyzed. But you were almost paralyzed.
Only
Yeah.
because you didn't know what you're. Okay, awesome. I'm glad I'm not paralyzed.
You're
Thank
not paralyzed.
I will take that.
Yeah, Dave, don't insult the DM.
I didn't. Did you hear me stop myself?
I did. It's like, what are you doing?
All right, guys, it's our turn. Let's jump this fucker.
So who goes from our group
Roll
first?
initiative. You're first.
Right on. All right, I'm going to use my short sword and smack him upside the head. Not a called shot, by the way, just attacking him in general. D20?
Yes, D20.
I'm sorry, I want to make sure, because like I said, I'm very rusty.
Are you rolling the dice?
I am. Just a moment, please.
Yeah.
There you go.
What?
So that would be AC 6?
Hang on.
Or am I confused again?
Sorry. I'm not able to click on anybody. I'm trying to figure out why I can't click on anything. Why is this not letting me click on anything? I can't move anybody. There we go. Let's do that, do that, do that. Yep, there we go. Okay. All right, you rolled a 14. You would hit armor class 6. That is a hit. So now you roll damage on the short sword with the short sword.
Okay. Damage is 1d6. Damage adjustment is +2.
Roll it.
Son of a. Okay.
3 points of damage.
I'll take it.
All right.
I'm sorry, you said a total of 4 damage, or was it 5 that I took?
5. 1,
Okay,
2,
thank you.
5.
Sorry, I missed that. There we go. Thank you.
Next.
Who is
Okay,
it?
I guess that will be me. I'll call it. Weasel call it. Are we using weapon proficiencies, or are we getting negatives for using these weapons? We
So
don't know.
I have not been doing that. I mean, I think maybe after third level we can talk about
Okay.
doing weapon and non-weapon proficiencies. I really like, the weapon proficiencies and non-weapon proficiencies, but we don't really have. I mean, it's killer for the fighter that can do the specialization and the double specialization, but no one's playing a fighter. So,
Okay.
but for now, we'll just do the regular. You're all set to go.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot my crossbow at him then.
Okay. So go ahead and roll.
Did I lose connection?
No, I'm still here.
No?
I'm just waiting
Okay.
for.
It just got really quiet for the
It
first
did, yeah. I'm
time.
waiting
Okay.
for the attack roll from the weasel.
Okay.
Unless
Right.
there we go.
That's fucked.
That's an AC of 7, so that's a miss. Next.
Dad, go for it.
I'm gonna try to catch him on fire with my torch.
All right. Go for it.
Armor class 14.
That's a miss.
I shall try the same maneuver.
Okay.
No, you know what? I'm gonna get up there and stab him with a dagger.
Hans, why didn't you try to turn him?
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can. I don't even have my holy symbol.
Okay, here we go. What? Is that an 8?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, armor class 12.
Miss.
Okay, I'm done.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Melisana is going to pull out a dagger and chuck it at the ghoul. I mean, Scory.
Oh,
No,
no.
I mean the ghoul.
We already figured it was a ghoul.
And misses. Clanks to the floor. Clink, 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 clink.
That was around.
Now,
I
initiative.
wish you missed me.
Initiative.
That's Bryce. For the weasel.
5.
Nice.
Yay!
And you guys get to go first.
I get a +1, so yeah, it's a 6.
Oh, you
All
won.
right, I'm going to shoot my crossbow again.
Okay. Oh, that's better. Do you have a reaction adjustment that gives you a bonus to missile weapons?
Yeah, I got a +1 bonus.
Oh, I see. The 12 plus 1. So 13 AC 7 is the miss. Next.
Are you level 2, Bryce?
Yeah.
So didn't your stat go down 1?
Not for
No, I'm a
thief.
thief.
Oh, okay. Is that me?
I just rolled.
I might have rolled on accident.
It's whoever is blue. It's either Scory or Uric. You guys both have colors that are really similar.
That would have been the.
One of you guys should go.
Sorry.
One of you guys should go with
My
like
bad, I
red or
rolled.
something.
And I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Yeah, your last stat. It's your stat's turn.
I'm gonna try to turn it.
Okay. Gonna try and turn the undead. Can a second level cleric turn undead ghouls? What is your turn undead for ghouls?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I was hoping you knew.
Oh my. That is one of the downsides to this scenario is I don't have my DM screen.
I don't remember where the turn on dead table's at.
It's let's see, it's in the player's handbook. It's probably under the
Back
class.
page.
Yeah, let's take a look here. Magic users, illusionists. No.
Oh.
Weapons, reference sheets, livestock and equipment. Oh, good grief.
Oh. Where's the table in first edition? It's not.
It's probably in the DM's guide.
When in doubt, just Google it. Cleric turn table. There we go. Cleric undead turn table, first edition. Images. There we go. All right. It's based on the hit die of the creature. So go ahead and roll
20-sided?
a 20-sided die. Yeah.
I rolled a 3.
All right.
You just rolled a 20 here.
Oh,
Backup roll, huh? One for your pocket.
I think you told
So-
him a joke that
So on the turn undead chart, the target number goes up as you go 7, 6. Nope, it goes down. 7, 6, 5, 4, automatically turned, automatically destroyed. So you needed to roll a 9. You needed to roll an 8. You know, if you were third level, you'd only have to roll a 7. In fourth level, you'd only have to
well, I
roll a
rolled
6.
a 3.
So you rolled a 3, so you did not turn the ghoul.
Okay, I'm
Next.
attacking again.
Okay.
Should roll here.
Or we should just do our additional roll. Uh-oh. I rolled a 1.
All right, who wants to roll a fumble die?
I got one right here. Hit self.
Itself.
All right, roll damage.
I'm down to 1 hit point.
Okay. All
You're
right.
almost out of it.
You're just like, I'm going to get that goal.
look on the bright side, you still have a hit point.
Yeah. All right, Yurik's down to 1.
Are you entering that?
You can.
Okay, Scory.
It's fine. Yeah, go for it.
All right, I'm going to attack.
Okay.
AC 8.
Miss.
All right.
And Melisana only had her 1 dagger and she threw it. So
And she threw it.
now it's the ghoul's turn. He is going to attack. He's going to attack Scory. And misses. He's going to attack with his other hand. Oh,
shit.
snap! Oh, man. What's going to happen? Double damage. That's pretty sweet. Let's see here.
You don't have to sound so fucking happy.
What you get for making fun of me? Double damage. Oh, 1 point. So you get 2 points of damage. And now he's going to bite.
He thinks he's got a shit ton of attacks.
Of Bite.
Oh, he fumbles.
Oh,
Man. He can't really drop his weapon. He is his weapon. He can't hit his ally. He's his own ally. Let's see. What do we got here?
Well, if he can't hit his
He can
ally,
hit-
then I would think hit self, right?
Yeah, he can't really bite himself, but I guess we'll give it a
Well, he
shot.
could.
We'll give it a shot.
Paralyze.
We'll give it a
stabbed
shot.
himself in the gut with an twisted.
Sure. He bit himself for 2 points. There we go.
Did he paralyze himself?
No, he's immune to paralyzation. He paralyzes other
Of
people.
course he is.
So now, yeah, this isn't Pathfinder, Dave. Now,
Hey, what are you trying to
initiative.
say there?
So, who rolls initiative?
Hans, Dad's turn.
It's
What is it?
Dad's turn. Your turn to roll initiative.
Oh, I thought someone just rolled it.
I know, Jeremy did. Did you?
Yeah, I'm yellow. I'm yellow.
I rolled a 2.
All right, I go first. Bam. The oh, what am I doing? Roll the 20. Scratches at you, and that's going to be a miss. He's going to attack with his other hand. Oh,
Yay.
dang it! He's going to hit himself again, probably, because it's pretty much
I like
open
these new
too.
dice you're using.
Yeah.
I think it's going to kill itself without any help from us.
Almost. And then it's going to bite.
Have we even hit it?
Oh, I hit.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That one hit.
Yeah.
So that is going to require
Oh,
a
I think it's
save.
twice.
So
I hit it.
Oh,
So you take 4 points of damage and save versus paralyzation.
Scory.
Yep, score.
I'm sorry, 4 points of damage. Sorry.
4 point. He bit you again. Okay. For 4 points of damage. And now you got to roll the save again.
That's not good.
So that's a failure. And
He's
you are now
paralyzed.
paralyzed. Okay. You are paralyzed.
paralyzed.
Next. Was that
Hans
everyone?
attack. Dad.
I'm going to cure light wounds on Scory. Two.
Thank you.
You gain 2 hit points.
I'm gonna attack this freaking thing.
Okay.
AC 9.
Miss.
Damn it! I thought it was dying.
Next.
okay. Scory's down, so I'm gonna jump in with the spear and stabby.
Okay.
Come on, Weasel. Come get some.
The goddess is watching. She's shaking her head.
Oh
Ooh,
Jesus!
is that?
AC 8. Miss.
Fuck.
Yeah.
We need to kill itself.
All right. So I won last initiative. So roll initiative.
Roll an initiative.
Yep.
You're
There we go.
All right. You got it.
Oh, I beat you by 1.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna attack again. I like this, their little dice. This.
That's a miss. Yeah. Next.
Get some flame magic. God damn it.
Oh, I'm just going to hit it with the torch.
I hit nothing.
Yeah.
20.
Crit.
Roll. Should have a critical hit die.
I do.
There you go, Hans. Way to.
See, I don't have one of these fumble or critical hit
Ooh.
die.
How do I sever limb with the torch?
carefully.
Yeah.
Well, it is a ghoul. It's probably
So yeah, I mean,
That's some serious barbecue.
yeah. So I mean, roll the hit damage
I
location
hit the
die.
body.
Okay, so roll damage. He only has one
He
hit.
stuck the torch through him.
Exactly. Yeah, he only has one hit point left.
Am I paralyzed in this round?
Yep.
Okay, I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I skewer the ghoul with a torch.
For how many points of damage?
5.
And it is dead.
Yeah.
Well done.
Ghouls are no joke for first level characters.
Well, especially when you can't hit it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to grab up my bolts real quick that I fired and then scope out this fireplace and search the ghoul.
Yeah. You recover all of your bolts. And
I only have 3 spells left. What if I should heal Uric?
You have 3 spells. I have 1 spell.
Well, I have 4 altogether because of my wisdom.
so you were checking out the room?
Yes, first the ghoul, then the room.
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing on the ghoul.
Okay, check the room.
So the let's see, it's a large room, heavy wooden tables running around most of the walls. Let's see here. It has windows in here, they're closed. Ivy's creeping in through the holes in the windows. The tables are actually are all undamaged.
Oh, really? Is there anything on them?
No.
Under?
No. No, looks like it's been kind of looted.
Oh,
Yeah.
Am I still paralyzed?
After about 10 minutes, you are no longer paralyzed.
10 minutes? Wow.
So
That's
there
some
you go.
paralyzation. Dang.
All right. And
Let's
just
just
one more time, I poke my head into the fireplace just to kind of poke on the floor or kick it around. Nothing in there.
No, nothing in there.
Okay. Well, as soon as Scory can move, I'm ready to head to the next room. Keep this ball rolling.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
Can I use some, Melisandre, can I use some of that cloth? I'd like to bandage myself.
So there's plenty back in that room, you lazy barbarian, you bloody Northman. I know what your people did to these islands.
she was a real friendly to me.
You think?
I know, she's got a high charisma, my goodness.
All right, so you kick open that door, and inside this room,
Yeah, when's the next time you get your spell?
You pray for him? I don't remember how it works.
so inside this room are a bunch of basically like medieval cubicles. Essentially, it's a bunch of desks and chairs that have been smashed to pieces in these little rows here.
Is there any ink vials?
You start kicking stuff around. Rats go scurrying out the way you came in.
Rats.
So, what am I looking at over here? These cabinets or something, or?
Windows.
Oh, okay.
So there was an object of power in here somewhere.
Yeah, it's a fountain pen of wounding.
Did
I have a theory.
Did we search that fireplace?
Bryce did.
I did a couple times.
What's your theory?
What about the altar? Not the statue, but the altar.
Keystick
Also, I was pushing
he says, the old man himself down in his manor, he had a whole like treasure room down there. Maybe that's what the goddess was referring to.
Maybe shouldn't mean in the temple.
Yeah.
I have a feeling there's going to be stairs.
Well, there's a trail.
Well, I'm out here in the corridor, and I'm curious what I see. Hey, look, there's stairs.
Yeah.
Hey, we never went. Oh, those are the
Yes,
goes
we
upstairs.
did. We went
Yeah,
upstairs,
that's
and there was
upstairs.
nothing there. Which way do these stairs go, up or down?
Up.
Do these go to the same area that we saw previously?
Yep.
I mean, I'll go up
So-
the stairs.
I asked Keysteak, where does this back lead? Does it head back down to the manor, or where does this go in the back?
Oh yeah, that's one of the best places. That's where the well's at. That's a great place to get water,
my God.
and it goes. There's some trails and stuff out there.
That's where he goes to get his water.
Oh, fuck. We're stupid.
I thought he was talking about the porch.
To the well, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
Well.
All right.
Oh, did we grab enough cloth to make a rope? Do we have a rope?
Well, don't wells have ropes with buckets at the end?
Do you trust it? Well, we could look. God damn it.
Weasel goes back for some rope. Sorry, Weasel, I grabbed you.
Don't trip over the dick.
I think it's gone.
No,
No, it's there.
it's
Oh,
that would be your barbarian.
I'm easily amused. I'm sorry.
Okay, so let's head to the well. Show us the well, Keysteak. And put out my torch.
Sure. All right.
Well, it's still nighttime, isn't it?
It is. You guys have only slept for an hour. It's been probably 2 hours of exploring the temple. So,
Okay, I throw a key stake down the well.
the garden.
Not really.
This was once a nicely planted and kept garden, and now it's kind of a small jungle as it's overgrown with flowering plants. The stones which made up the path through here are broken. Many are covered over as you kick them. You can see they're covered over and grown over. And
God, the refresh rate on this map is slow.
yeah, let's take a look here.
Have you tried the fog of war function?
It's on, but it's not doing what it's supposed to do.
Okay.
That's
I was
why
going to say, normally it should just reveal when we walk in and the light
Yeah.
shows it. But,
Yep.
oh, I think what it is if you turn that on, we'll only be able to see what we've got lit up. So,
Yeah. So
I actually prefer this way then. I'm assuming that's the well to the northwest of me.
actually,
Right there. Oh,
he says, "Oh no, the well's over this way. It's the only place to get water." As he leads you through this jungle.
Oh, there it is.
We found it.
and the well appears to be full of water.
I said that's where I get all my water. How many times do I have to say it?
How deep is it?
So in the garden is a small well, and Keystat goes over and dips his hand in and takes a drink.
Weasel, maybe use your spear to see if you can reach the bottom of the well.
Well, you would put your spear in the goddess's well? Are you crazy?
I'm going to take a drink.
I jump in.
You jump in, whoosh. You're like, I just got dry.
I know. At least this is fresh water, but I swim down. I swim down.
Okay, you swim down. It's just a well.
Okay. God damn it. I'm gonna go sit by the fire in the temple and dry for a little while.
Maybe the wounded should drink from the well.
Is there any
I've
berries?
drinking enough.
Wood? Jeremy,
Yeah.
is there any berries in these like bushes and stuff?
Dingleberries.
I'm not picking them.
Only from the
Yeah.
ass ponds.
Yeah, you can find some raspberries. How about that? I'll give you some
Yeah.
raspberries.
I will.
I'm gonna pick them and go place them on this altar.
Okay.
Say, Goddess, thanks for your looking out for us and your hours. But we are having trouble finding this item of power. And
Dude, she gave us a day to live. Fuck her.
I'm being nice to her. Any hints on where it would be at would be appreciated.
Is there
Take these berries as my offering and loyalty towards your cause.
Melisana says, that guy's nuts. Who brought that elf along? I'm going to sleep.
I just met him.
We just had a glowing lady appear in front of us, and you guys are calling me.
So Keysteak throws some more wood onto the fire and, get it going and, get it going bigger, and then conks down, as does Melisana.
Yep. I think we rest, maybe get a hit point or two,
all right, well,
and in the morning we head to the manor.
If we're going to rest, I'm going to heal people.
Yeah. Let's do all that shit and then head to the manor.
All right, so Scory, you get a hit point.
Thank you.
Let's try that again. I got 2 more of these. Scory, you get 3 hit points.
Woohoo!
The mage gets 8 hit points.
I feel special.
And I'm out of healing spells now.
How long does it take to get healing spells back?
Isn't it an hour?
It's an hour, yeah. Yeah, it's an hour. So if you want your priest to stay up all night praying and healing and praying and healing.
Well,
Well, I'll try
No,
to
I think
heal.
this is good.
Okay. All right, and so you will all gain 1 hit point for a full night's rest. And
where would this freaking item of power be?
The
and-
manor. I think Keystate kind of hinted the manor.
The treasure room in the manor.
Yeah,
But what
I
if
was
they-
hoping there was a secret path from here to there, like underground or something, but not to be. So we got to go in through the front door.
Okay.
Well, there might be a secret closer to the manor.
One can hope.
So you wake
does
up the next
Keystake-
morning, and you are all completely healed up to full. Thad is convinced.
Nice.
Thad is convinced that it is a final blessing from his goddess, Shantae.
Sweet.
Cool.
Thank you, Shantae.
Shantae.
Lightning strikes from the sky. No, I'm just kidding.
Son of a bitch.
How dare you say my
Thank you,
name?
Shanae,
Let's see.
the oak tree woman.
All right, so it's the next morning. It's up to you guys. What do you? Melisana's like, what do we got to do now?
Well, we
What
gotta
if-
head down to the manor. Keystake, you know it well. Are there different?
Well, of course
ways
I
to
know
get
it
to
well. I lived there.
Yeah, are there different ways to get to it without the orc pirates
Well,
discovering it?
well, yeah, there is the problem with the orcs and the goblins. You know, they're both there and fighting. But yeah, I can take you. I can kind of take you down over this this hill and down into this crevasse, and that kind of opens up pretty close there. And if we keep our heads low, that's what I do. I just keep my head low, and then they won't generally see me.
Good. Is there a
Crawl
big
up the
bush
gutter,
above
basically.
the
Sounds good
crevasse?
to me.
What was that?
Is there a big bush above the crevasse?
Oh, there's all kinds of bushes and trees, I guess.
There's a great big bush above Melisandre's crevasse.
Melisana says, I will kill you in your sleep and not even bat an eye, you blithering Northman.
I think she's evil.
I flirt with Melisandre.
I thought that's
She
what I
rolls
was
her eyes at you.
Oh, I'm beautiful. What are you talking about?
And she's like, elves.
Half elf. Let's head down.
Mine's 15. She's sitting with me, bud. Just get over it.
The weasel's already claimed.
Well, Keystake, lead the way.
All right.
To the,
To the new
Daybreak.
map.
to the crevice.
To the crevasse.
And we'll hide in the big bush.
Above the crevasse.
So he starts
Little
taking you
traps.
guys down to the, down to the manor. He leads you out through that garden, this area,
in what manner does he lead us?
by being in front.
But
And
No one's stung.
as you guys are walking down, he says, I know about some odd bits and pieces hereabouts. The Sea King, he had many, many treasures from his years of adventuring, before he settled down here on this island. The pirates, though, they ran off with most of them, but they didn't recognize all those treasures, well, actually, nor would I, probably. But one of them that he gave the queen was this little stick of wood that would, throb in her hand when it was near the Sea King's funny treasures. I never bothered with it, this whole 60 years. It's not my place really to be meddling with the treasures of the family, and nor is it yours either. If it weren't life and death, I'll show you where it is, if you want, but only because it's life and death.
yeah, we need Keystake. We need all the help. This is to save you too. We're gonna get off this island together.
We're saving them. This is saving this family's heirlooms because otherwise it'd be lost to the depths of the sea. So we're not stealing them. We're saving them for posterity, says the thief.
You're saving it into your pocket.
That's something a thief would say.
All right.
We need to find that throbbing shaft.
I was waiting for
Through the
it.
crevice.
Yeah. I was waiting for it. So he starts
That's what she said.
heading down to the manor house. And Melisana is like, we might want to try to look at this place before we just like head straight down to the manor house. Is there like a hill or something that we can kind of overlook, you know, and check this place out?
The land around the manor?
Yeah, definitely. I just figured Keystake knew the best way to get us down there, but no, I didn't mean to literally walk up to the door and walk in.
Oh,
yeah,
you didn't want to go straight to the door? Okay, well, okay. Yeah, we'll go over this hill over here.
Just picture that guy.
Can you lead us through the crevasse to the back door?
I can lead you to the windows. The front doors and the back doors, that's where the orcs and the goblins are. So he takes you up onto a hill, and you can kind of look down, okay, at the manor house. The manor house is it's this H-shaped building. Seems to be built of granite. Exterior looks like it has stood up to the elements better than the temple has. But unlike the temple, all the exterior windows have solid-looking, rusted iron bars across them. And you can see the orcs and goblins you can see the orcs and goblins at opposite ends of the manor. Okay. So, if you were to, let's see, let me add a page here.
Keystake, are they fighting each other?
All right,
a little bit. They're squabbling like the group we saw.
So, I'm going to draw something here real quick.
That's how we got all our gear, if you remember, because we found them squabbling. So they're definitely not getting along. But I wouldn't want to run into either group because we are fairly newbies.
All right, so the building is H-shaped like this as you look down on it, okay? And then there's the crevasse kind of over here. And see a group of orcs over on this side, and you see a group of goblins over on this side.
Are we up with the purple thing?
That's who's purple?
No one. What the fuck?
I'm gonna guess it's the barbarian who has quite the fascination
No,
with
I'm maroon.
with
I don't know what
penises.
you're talking about.
Yeah, he's got a fascination with penises.
Okay, so that's the layout, huh?
Yes, that's what you see from the hill.
How many stories?
1.
No attic or anything like that, just one story like a ranch house?
Yeah.
The 2 inner kind of courtyards, can we see inside those over the building at all? Are they like anything or
So what you can see like in this area from where you're looking, it's just trees and shrubs and things like that. So you guys are on a hill kind of over in this area, kind of looking down, but you're a ways away, so the goblins.
So we see the goblins first?
Well, you can see the orcs kind of marching back.
So this is the
forth.
crevice, right?
Yep.
So what's along this back wall?
Windows, rusted windows.
Can we see inside
A door here.
building?
You can see a door here.
So I asked Keystake, where would the queen have this rod? Or like, where's her chambers? Would her chambers be in relation to where we're at looking at the house?
Oh, the queen's chambers are over on the west side. Both the king and the queen's chambers were over here, but yeah, the queen's chambers are on the west side. Over on that area.
Okay.
And
The west side.
Let's see here. And so then he grabs another leaf off a tree.
Ooh, another handout. Which on your upper tabs, you guys, I don't know if you know, but you can click the journal, and that has a list of the handouts we've got.
It says there's no attic. He says, but in the manor house, it's very, very secure. And then there are these like catacombs down underneath the manor house.
Yes.
Right? Where that's where he kept all his stuff, But yeah, pretty much it looks like this.
So should we get the rod first and then go get the treasure?
Yes, I have a feeling it's going to be there along the wall in their chambers. We search their chambers, grab it, and I bet he's got a secret door there from his bedroom to his secret chambers, catacombs, whatever. We probably don't even have to go through this house.
I
wonder if we can use the crevice to get up to the door.
Yeah, we just get up to that window, jump into their bedroom, ransack it, and then we shouldn't even need to go through the house.
Hello, love. Just for a quick in and out.
Are these orcs patrolling, or are they just like hanging out over there?
You can see the orcs because every once in a while they kind of walk out and then they'll walk back. It doesn't look like it's any sort of like professional soldier type stuff that you would expect to see. But then again, you're a first level wizard, so you wouldn't know. You're just like, oh my gosh, these guys are pros.
So we need to get from here. There.
Yes.
How many feet is this? You think like we could Weasel? Do you think you could run over there and get into the window without being detected?
Yes.
Or Barbarian? Should we just kill all these fools?
No.
Their god will know their own. Kill them all. Let him
That's true.
sort
They're
it
gonna
out.
be dead anyway, right? Like why? We don't need to kill them. They're just gonna.
They're not harming us right now.
Yeah.
They're going to be dead anyways, and we barely took down a ghoul.
The ghoul pretty much took itself down.
We're gonna do a lot more against these guys than a ghoul. So.
All right. So what time of day is it? It's still pretty dark, right?
No, it's morning.
Okay. Shit.
Yeah,
we
you guys
gotta
just
get out
woke up. If it was nighttime again, you'd all
We'd
be dead.
No, I was just thinking from a sneak in through the side entrance kind of thing.
Yeah,
All right, let's,
time's against us. Time is against us.
All right, so let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, let's head to the crevasse. We know kind of what we're doing.
And then Weasel, you lead the way, and then we'll follow you if you can open doors or whatever. Get the window open.
Yep, I'll get the window open, then we'll just quietly try and file in and start searching.
Okay. Just give me 1 second here to copy your characters over because they've been updated.
If it goes bad, hopefully it just one or two sees us. We can draw them to us, then kill them. If there's a big pack and we're getting overwhelmed, we just run for the woods, regroup at the temple.
Yeah. Well, I can charm one of them. So if we capture one, we can like make him go do something for us. Maybe spread lies about the goblins attacking them.
Yeah, if we got an opportunity for some subterfuge, we'll use it.
It'd be cool to capture one, yeah. And pitch them
Subter
against.
what?
A subterfuge? Never mind. But,
Or you don't know.
optimally, we would like to just slink in without them even knowing and just get in the catacombs. Yeah. Gear up, then take them on.
Okay.
I mean, Hans is the only one, Thad's the only one with armor. He should really be our tank right now.
You have armor?
Yeah, probably more so than the barbarian.
Yeah, I have studded leather.
Well,
What is up with...
I have 8
We got the weapons, and Thad got the armor.
I have
You
a
gotta,
dagger
you gotta
and a
protect the
spell.
healer.
All
Okay.
right. So I'm just
Mage can't,
arranging.
or whatever. I have a dagger and a spell. That's it. I don't got much.
All
I have a
right.
spear, crossbow, and 3 daggers.
I have a excellent club and a chain.
Can I take one of those daggers?
I guess. Yeah, I'll give you one.
So I can throw one just in case ever. I have 2 daggers now.
Yeah, that's why I have them, because I throw them.
Yeah, I just want one for throwing things.
But I also have the crossbow now, too, so that's cool.
I just don't want to run up like the ghoul last time.
Well, the ghoul didn't hurt you.
I know. I was like,
All right. Oh, so this is interesting. The fog of war works on this page, but not on the other one. Let me turn this off. Interesting. Sorry, I'm just experimenting with the settings here a little bit.
No problem. Is it daylight out now, though, I thought?
It is, yeah. But you're not going to be able to see inside the manor house.
Right.
So that's interesting. Okay.
hey, sneak, 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 weasel.
That's interesting. Why is it doing that? Hang on one second. What if I turn that off?
I'm just staying low in the crevice.
All right, what if, okay, let me try this. Interesting.
I will extinguish my torch, by the way.
Yeah, but stay, none of us. I brought my torch with me, but not unlit.
You mean your piece of wood?
With a cloth wrapped around it.
Yeah.
Let's, okay, I'm gonna try something different here. As I, okay. Interesting. Okay, so you come out of the crevasse, and I'm just highlighting where the window is at. And there's one here. And there's one here. So let's do that. Yeah, there we go. All right, so you come out of the crevasse. The terrain around the manor is rolling with great patches of grasses and weeds and scrub growing all over. Key Stake points out another topographical feature, a depression, some sort of little ditch or break in the ground, which starts a few hundred feet southwest of the manor and then runs. He says, that's how I'd creep up on that thing, along that ridge. Well, we couldn't go in the door there. We'd be spotted in a second. But there's a window there on the west wall near the south side where the bars are loose, and I imagine we can get in there.
Let's go that way. What do you think, Weasel?
Yep.
Sounds like a good way to go if there's bars loose.
Yep, sounds more like a job for Scory, too.
I'm gonna bend bars.
We close enough? Are we all together, or are we all going high and laying low?
So right now you're all in the crevasse. You're that close to the house. You can see those two windows there.
Should probably have one person go to the window at a time.
Yep.
Okay. So those are the three that you can see. And are you going to be moving silently?
Is that a question for the weasel? Because I don't think any of us can.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, because I'm not strong at all. I'm very weak, so I can probably get there. But if it's a matter of pulling the bars off, that is gonna be a problem.
I have a
Key
4%
stake.
chance.
Key stake points. Let me change my selector here.
Well, what if someone ties a rope? Oh, we don't have rope.
Points at that one. He says, that's the one that's loose.
I mean, I have the best chance of checking it out, so I can at least check it out and try. And if nothing else, I can call Scory over, and But let's see if we can even do it.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
So yeah, so I'm obviously gonna pop my head up above the crevasse here and look
Yeah.
around. How close is any goblins or orcs? Do I see them? Can they see me? What's the situation?
Yeah. So let's see here. So it's a pretty long building, so you gotta kind of scroll upwards.
Yep.
And let's see here. Select. That's really interesting. What's going on with these guys? I'm gonna experiment here for a minute. Interesting. Okay. I was just moving a guy in front of you to see when he would show up. So, let me see here. Let me. That's interesting. So you can see some guys way up. I mean, they're probably like 100 feet away, 80 to 100 feet away. They're kind of going back and forth around the corner of the building. So let me see if I can reveal.
Okay. And then the south side, I'm guessing, isn't anything because the goblins were on the far side of the south.
Correct. They're on the opposite side.
Okay, so I'm moving to the furthest window away. So yeah, I'm just going to basically crawl through the tall grass silently but quickly and get to the window.
Okay. So what is your move silently?
My move silent is 21.
Okay. You believe you are moving silently. Okay. And just as Keystick said, the bars are easily removable.
Sweet. I go ahead and remove them. Is there still window or anything, or is it now open?
It's open.
Okay. Well, I motion over to the gang to start running over one by one, and I go ahead and crawl inside.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay. All right. So there you go. And then that's the wall right above your head there.
Yep.
So that is the room, and then there's a door onto that far side.
Right.
The in this room, It's the smallest room. Seems to have only broken furniture, enough to accommodate 1 or 2 people. And let me grab this guy.
Are we waiting for a signal?
Yeah, I gave it to you. I told you I wait you guys to come over one by one, and then I hop in the room.
Okay.
So everyone make a dex roll while you are going every 10 feet. So two dex rolls to get to the window.
2 dex rolls?
Yeah.
I rolled a 17.
Okay. As Tad starts to move out, you guys hear him. And you notice an orc from around the corner kind of poke his head around.
Which corner? Up here or far away?
Up north.
North side.
Up north.
Freeze! I whispered to that. Freeze. Down.
He kind
down.
of walks down towards you guys a little bit.
I duck down.
Okay. And after a few seconds, he walks back around the corner.
That was close.
Do I need to roll again?
You got to make 2 rolls to get to the window. Everyone does. Everyone's got to make 2 rolls.
I rolled a 20.
Oh my god, Dad.
Okay, you get right up to the window, and a different orc kind of looks around the corner, not dressed a little differently.
I lay on the ground
Okay.
against the wall.
After a few minutes, he goes back. But now you're out the window. You're there.
So now when I go to attack, I'm going to roll 2s and 3s.
All right. Scory, Uric. 2.
Oh, I
2
rolled
dex
a 6 and a 9.
Okay. So you're good. You snuck up there.
Yeah.
Barbarian.
Looks like he's in there already.
I still got to make 2 dex rolls to get to the window.
I did.
Okay. They didn't show up on my screen.
Oh, sorry. 12 and a 20.
Yeah, I'm rolling a regular dice if there's like everyone rolling at the same time.
Gotcha.
I guess it shows up to the right, so we could. I just didn't want to see like.
All right. So when you roll a 20, obviously you have to stop and wait. So what is your dex?
Who's?
The barbarian.
My dex is 14.
So so like I said, when you roll a 20, you have to lay low for a bit with the orc to go away,
Man's. My 14.
and then you guys are inside.
All right. So pretty much nothing in this little room here.
That is correct.
Well, Skeetar, his name, knows where that room is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which way, Keytar?
Oh,
It's key stick.
yeah. So the queen's room is north of here.
Let's go that way.
Yep. Let's. I listen at the door and then creep out.
Okay. So you listen at the door. Don't hear anything.
Alrighty. I slowly open it and move out into the hallway or next room, whatever.
Okay. All right.
Where's the doors?
opens up into a hallway. I know it's hard to see the doors. There's a door to the north of you that exits the hallway. And then there's a whole bunch of doors going south.
Well, the north is the stick.
Yep.
Stick.
So north.
Okay. So there's a door. Let's see here. Maybe I can highlight some more of this.
We have to be very careful though, because north is towards the orcs. If we get too close, we're gonna bump into them.
Okay. What do you guys want to do?
Go through that door.
Go through the north door, listen for noise, and then go through.
Okay. Listening at the door. Don't hear anything.
Slowly go through.
Okay. As you open the door, okay, see this area.
Oh, geez, that's a big area.
Yeah, it is actually. So, what? Hang on one second here. You don't have anything. I'm going to move your guy for a second, Bryce.
Yeah.
Because it's not showing you guys everything here. Hang on one second here.
What?
Fog of War enabled, advanced, enabled. Okay, let's start with Fog of War is enabled. Okay. On this one, Fog of War is enabled, advanced is enabled. Okay. On this one, dynamic lighting enabled, line of sight enabled.
I wonder which one. She was over here, but
Dynamic lighting and line of sight is all enabled. Those are both the same. Restrict movement. And restrict movement. That's enabled. Background on that one's green. So background on that one black. Fine. Scale. Color is white. There's the opacity. Cancel. There's white. There's the opacity. Sorry, I don't know why this page is being different than the other one. So let's do this. All right. So, Bryce, did that change anything that you see?
No.
Okay.
I see a large kind of hallway, L-shaped, bunch of doorways. It looks like coming off of it, or at least one or two.
Okay. Let's do this. What if I do?
Oh, it looks like there's someone. Oh shit. Okay. Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
All right,
guys.
there we go. All right.
what is that?
So as you step out, these guys see you and they turn and they go, huh? And there are 3 orcs standing over there. Roll initiative.
Group.
Yep. Always group.
Whose turn?
I rolled the last one, so I think it's back to you.
Yeah. Well, new combat. Let's just start fresh. Go ahead, Corey.
I got a 4.
There we go. Wait. I wasn't scoring.
Oh, look at that. All right. Let's see if I can.
Lowest wins.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3,
Was it the
4,
lowest wins in second edition?
5. There we go.
Oh, shit.
And so he'll get an attack. I don't think these guys can make it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, they can't.
There's only 2 or 3.
There's 3. But this guy can attack the weasel, and he does.
I dance.
Wicked dance. Wicked dance.
You can dance if you want to, but if you do, you'll leave your friends behind.
AC 9.
I'm AC 8. My
Miss.
dance saved me.
All right, now it's your turn.
It was a safety dance. Oh, come on. That was funny and you know it.
I thought it was funny.
I am smiling very large, yes.
Okay.
All right, Scurry, do your thing.
Next. Or not.
Scurry, you there?
Hello?
Melisana is like, what the hell are you dumbasses doing?
Attack it, Scory.
Did we lose Scurry?
I heard a yawn, and then
And then a thump, and then some snoring.
Snoring Scory. 11. So AC 9.
Miss.
9.
Ah.
Okay, so since Scurry engaged him, I'm going to take a step back and then shoot my crossbow at this dumbass.
Okay.
You may call me a dumbass, but I prefer Scory.
There you
Good
go.
roll.
AC 4?
That's a hit.
Solid thunk.
I believe it's a D6 for the crossbow bolt.
Oh, I have a D4 for a small crossbow. Is it a larger crossbow?
Oh, whatever it was last time.
Yeah, D4, unfortunately.
Okay.
All right, 4.
All right, you heard him pretty good.
I'm stuck behind.
I want to try something really quick. Bear with me here.
Crossbow just right in his shoulder. As he stumbles back, blood spewing. He growls.
Nice.
who is this?
Scurry. And then
That
just
would be
messing around.
the Northman.
Was he?
And
I was just trying something to see if I could make it automatically calculate THACO for me. And I can.
Oh, how do you do that? Oh, minus 20.
Yeah, /roll.
oh yeah, you
D20
can
plus
create
one.
macros.
Well,
and
I
stuff,
get
yeah.
+1, but D20 minus 20.
Weasel, or not Weasel, Thad, what are you doing?
I'll hit the injured one.
All right, you jump out there.
Armor class 4.
That is a hit.
Three points of damage.
And he goes down. Ugh. In a bloody mess.
That's not me. Who's rolling again?
Look at the color, whatever the color is.
Oh, Orion. I'm gonna cast Charm Mammal or Charm Person on the
distant one.
it's 8 foot, so I'd have to do the one right in front of me. Is this longer? How are these 10-foot little squares?
5 foot.
They're 5 feet. Okay, I'd have to do the one in front of me. So
Yeah, there's a little. Let's see, where's that arrow?
it's only a 4-segment cast time, so I can actually walk half my distance or whatever. But I'll just do the one in front of me, I guess.
Okay.
He's got a just saving throw versus charm. Or versus
Yep.
spell, I guess.
Yep. So, cast who? Can you point to who you're trying to charm?
This is the only one the one I can reach is this nearest one.
That guy?
For some reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you start casting your spell. And he fails his saving throw.
He's now my thrall. And I tell him, I just say, hey, that guy stole your gold. You need to kill him.
Okay.
Yeah. It says forever he looks at me, or he gets once, based on his intelligence, he gets once per month to, like,
Oh, you got a buddy.
but yeah, he's my buddy now. He'll do anything I say,
You
basically.
can put him on a leash and grease him up if you want to.
Yeah, I'm looking at this does not have it does not end. Like, I was like, dang, this is a powerful spell.
All right.
You have a pedal.
Can we name him the Gimp?
Can't
Bring out the gimp.
see if the
Okay. Next.
magic feature one.
Melisandre, I think.
Melisandre, and then
She's gonna hang back, and it's pretty crowded.
No, I
now.
went after Scory.
All right.
Oh no,
Initiative.
your initiative, right?
I think I won last time and I moved. I believe it is initiative now.
Damn.
4, and I got 3. So go.
I got a 5.
Yeah, you got 5. So go for it.
Am I able to get a shot with the crossbow at the remaining guy?
Yeah.
Okay, shoot the crossbow.
Okay.
No, missed. 12.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, armor class 12.
Oh, the AC 13.
That.
Oh, shit. Why not? So, I fumbled. I'm knocked out.
You tripped over your orc.
I tripped over the dead orc.
All right, you are out, man. You hit yourself good too, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tell that orc to go attack his buddy, and then throw a dagger at him.
All right. So he actually has a short sword. So go ahead and
Do
roll.
you want to roll for the orc, or do you want me to roll?
So if you're throwing a dagger, throw your dagger. But yeah, he's your guy. You can roll for him. Stacko is 20.
Ooh, AC 5 with the dagger.
That's a hit.
What is it?
bam, right in the bread basket.
3 damage with the dagger.
Okay. Oh, blood squirts everywhere. Still up though.
And then the orc is going to attack. He just gets 1 attack.
Yep.
Short sword. I don't know what his stack would be, but I'm
20.
Holy crap!
AC2, he hits him. Roll a d6.
That's a square hit.
Dude. Charm monster is awesome. 2 damage.
And he is dead.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he stole his gold, and I tell my little thrall buddy.
He takes his short sword, he rams it into his friend's chest, he cuts a big X into it, pulls it out, blood splattering everywhere as he roars.
Did the orc let you pet it?
Yeah. Thanks, man. Like, you deserve that. You deserve that vengeance, man. Why don't you hang with us for a while?
Grog hate orcs.
That's right.
What the hell have you guys done? What the hell is this?
Why is the priest sleeping between 2 dead orcs?
I'm going to search the bodies then real quick.
They both have short swords on them.
Don't touch me there.
I'm going to get my dagger back. They don't have any gold or anything?
No, no gold.
Money?
Armor.
Nope, no armor.
How many? Or I asked my orc. How many orcs are in this area?
Lots of orcs. Lots of orcs to kill.
What's your name?
Grog.
Grog. Well, Grog, I think we're gonna be friends, man.
Did we just become
Grog
best
friends, man.
We just become best friends.
Grog best friends.
Yeah, that's right, man. I give him a fist bump.
Okay, he lets you.
Okay, enough of the romance. Let's.
So, Grog, we're gonna go. We need to go find some stuff in here.
You're like,
What?
you sound like Rick on Rick and Morty. Like, come on, Morty, we're gonna do some stuff, man. We're gonna go crazy, man. It's gonna be awesome.
Let's go.
Am I still down?
Oh, yeah,
You are still down. Yeah. You
I
took
asked
a
Grog
big
to
hit.
help the dwarf or the human back up, the priest up.
So
Grog
while we
help
wait for the
human.
priest, I
Kill
asked
human. Human must die. Grog help human with death.
What?
What were you gonna ask?
No, Grog says, Grog help human die. Grog destroy human.
No, Grog. We're Grog. Orcs are your enemy now.
What?
Orcs are your enemy now. Grog, they betrayed you and your family. They stole your gold. You need to.
Grog hate orcs.
Someone keeps rolling stuff.
That would be the barbarian.
So while we wait for the priest to wake up, I'm going to ask Keystick where the queen's quarters are from where we're at,
Oh,
or where he might think this rod is.
I'm sorry, guys. I was creating a macro in order to roll damage and THACO.
So
Okay.
Keysteak says it's up north. Further down this hallway, but we got to keep that orc quiet. He is loud.
So is your mom.
I asked Grog.
My mom died a long time ago.
Very quiet. It's time to be quiet. Can you be really quiet for us?
Grog, be quiet.
I think that we should have Grog stripped down and run out the window across the courtyard to draw off all the other orcs.
I think we need to grease him up first, though.
Oh, what? We should keep Grog to tell us where, like, what's in the next room.
I refuse to grease an orc.
Let's use him to
That's what she said.
cannon fodder.
Melisana says, "Look, if those orcs were guards, people are going to be expecting them back. We gotta move here, people.
Yeah, we gotta get going.
Okay, I got clothes to make
so.
and better things to do than stand around here watching you guys play around with your little boy toy.
Let's go get the rod. Come on.
Yep.
Like I said, I'm done with you guys and your boy toys." All right.
Keysteak, you're getting a little aggro. Keysteak, chill, dog.
Grog, chill.
Shh, Rob.
That sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Weasel, let's go. Let's lead us next room.
We're waiting for the priest, and I'm waiting for the hallway to open.
Okay, so north.
Thad should be up by now, right? For Steve, I thought we got him up.
So yeah, he was down for about 4 turns, and then he's up. So hang on, I gotta change my selector here.
Frog's gonna stand in front of me. Arrow cushion.
Frog, stand in front of you. So there is a door right next to Scory. There is more of a hallway going north. Where do you want to go?
Well, I'm gonna keep asking Keystick where, keep directing us to the chambers.
Yeah, I can't see him. I think someone's on top of him. It's one of these doors. The king, his is up there a ways. The queen, let's see, her chambers are right there by the Northman. That's the door right there. The Northman.
Crash in, Scory. Let's do it.
I open the door quietly and then walk in and look inside.
You open the door quietly, and you go ahead and peek inside.
The dog barks.
Oh shit!
Oh shit is right. You walk in. There's 2 goblins in there. So as you walk in, there were 2 goblins. They were checking out this pile of rubble, and they stop and they turn and look at you. Initiative.
I just waved.
I think it's Thad, it's Thad's turn, I think.
5.
You go first.
Kill him.
I'm going to hit a goblin in the head.
Oh, you are really far away from the goblins.
Gonna rush in.
2, 3, 4. Yep, you get 1. You can attack. You can go forward and attack.
Armor class 14.
Miss. They laugh at you.
I tell Grog, kill the goblins. They're still your gold too.
Grog, kill goblins.
And then I'll throw a dagger at one as well. So dagger first. Yeah.
As it sinks in the Grog.
All right, well, you got to get in that room if you want to throw a dagger.
Oh, I can't throw it through the door?
Well, there's a lot of people now. You got Grog, pretty big guy. You got the Barbarian, pretty big guy. Barbarian's right in front of the door, so you got to go into that room if you want to throw a dagger.
Okay, so
I haven't had a chance to move out of the doorway yet.
This is for my dagger.
Okay.
Armor class 9.
Miss.
Okay. Here's Grog right here.
Grog smash.
Ooh, armor class.
There we go.
If
3.
the stat goes 23.
Yep. So that is a hit. Roll a d6.
Stab.
2 damage.
All right.
Unless he has a strength bonus or anything.
We'll give him a +1 strength bonus. How about that?
Cool.
So 3 points of damage. Come on. Select.
We can hear the clicking.
I know. I'm like, what is going on? Why can't I grab my
I
goblins?
realized John person was so
Let's go.
the first edition that lasts forever.
It's like a first edition lay on hand as a D8 instead of a D6.
There we go.
Need it.
Move these guys. There we go.
Not really.
Oh, dead.
2 damage or 3 damage. Killed
Yep.
it.
Dead.
Grog, yeah.
Grog, destroy
It's like
goblin. Eat hard. As he tears the goblin apart. Grog, hate goblin.
I think it's Scory's turn, right?
I don't know who
Yeah.
rolled.
AC 9.
I was gonna say it's not yeah, -9 on a 10. That is a hit.
Oh, wow. Oh, there we go.
Dead.
Booyah.
Little goblin bits go everywhere.
Grog want killed goblin.
Yeah, good job, Grog. Way to go.
Grog want killed that goblin.
Wait. Who's that goblin?
Great, you guys.
So-
Now we have an orc that is jealous every time you kill a damn goblin. Well done, elf.
What do the goblins have on them?
Short swords.
Oh,
No money.
They have short swords. There's 2 spears and 2 daggers.
Yeah, I'll take two daggers. So I have a little bandolier. They have like a bandolier or a strap of.
They have a strap on for.
They have a belt.
Okay, I'll take those. Well, 4 daggers.
Okay.
Search that little pile there.
Okay. So, this room is actually more of like a suite that contains 2 rooms. There's a door to the south, and then there's this room, which was clearly a sitting room that has been destroyed. You can see where there was some furniture here for people to sit and hang out. You can see there were some nice wall hangings that have been destroyed. And the walls are chopped. There's the floors are chopped. Let's see. The area that they were looking at, roll intelligence. Wizard.
You just cut off Jeremy. I'm not
Oh,
sure what.
roll, make an intelligence check. You said you were checking out the area around the goblins and all of that. Brutal. Yeah, you don't know. You don't know what the hell they were looking at.
Damn it.
well, I'll take a look. I rolled a 15, but mine's on 10.
Yeah, you're like, these are some dead goblins. That orc really messed up these goblins bad.
Oh, shit. Scory.
Scory doesn't even have a character sheet.
Intelligence 10.
Yay.
It's my butt.
All right. You find this thing you despise. You find this
My ex-wife.
evil, magical looking rune carved piece of wood that you just want to destroy.
I think, hold on.
I smash it again. What?
Hold on, Scory. This looks like something I could take a look at.
You see that he is
Right.
holding like a rod with runes carved on it.
I hand it to the wizard.
Grog think that good choice.
Well, if I had rolled under a 60%, I was going to smash it against the wall.
That's what barbarians do. They don't like magic. All right. So you are confident, based on the way this thing looks, wizard, that this is a magical rod of some sort.
Is it throbbing?
Do we really need that piece of shit, or can I burn it?
For now, we need it, but when we're done, you can burn it.
Okay.
I'm making no promises.
All right, so I'm just going to throw this out there. It's like right at 11 o'clock. Last time I think we gamed for about 2 hours, and I think we're pretty close to that, actually. We're about 2.5, I think. So if you guys want, we can call it here. It's about 11 o'clock, but you guys tell me. You've
yeah, I mean, we just finished a mini quest. You know, we found the rod. Now we need to find our way into the catacombs. Now I do need to quit pretty soon, so I think this would be a good time to go ahead and call it.
Yeah, I do as well.
Yeah.
Really good.
I got a few more hours of work to do.
Yeah, I gotta go back to work as well. So,
Me as well.
Awesome, guys.
Gotta love the summer.
thanks, man. This was fun, guys.
Yeah, right on. All right.
Yeah, talk to y'all next month.
Yeah, so I have so the next game session is set for September. Well, it's the second Wednesday in September, which is going to be good for me because it just works really well with my schedule. So
There is a second Wednesday.
You can mark it down.
Because
It's the 12th.
the
the
first
12th.
Wednesday is Alex's bachelor gathering.
Yeah.
That's the 5th.